anything to say other than my usual speech. Today's a special day for me. This is the 10th time that I've been here to share my story. So it's kind of an anniversary, so that means you're buying lunch, Doc.
Okay.
But I'm here because I have two friends that really need this surgery, and they keep coming up with excuses on why they shouldn't go do it, and why they're not, I had this, I can't do it because of that. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So, and I know that I can't force them to do it. It's a choice you have to make yourself, which I had to make myself eventually too. And I was told by everybody, it's hereditary, everybody in our family's big, you know, just live with it, you're fine. I thought I was happy fat man, you know, I could eat whatever I wanted, I was still happy, but I wasn't really happy because I was just stuck at home all the time. The only time I left the house was to go to the store to get groceries. And that was a chore, just putting them away. But anyway, well, there I am. Well, there was a whole lot more of me to see there. It's been 2 years, 9 months, and 16 days since I had my gastric bypass surgery. I was 468 pounds. I wore a size 9X, the largest size you can buy without having clothes custom made. I was uncomfortable all the time. So I came to the seminar, I was determined to do something about my weight. I was tired of just existing. I remember writing on the back of my paperwork, please help me. After a lot of tests and Weight Watchers meetings, I was approved, and on January 26, 2015, 4 days before my 52nd birthday, I had my surgery. The best decision I had ever made in my life. I went home the next day, and I did what was suggested to me. I was amazed at the results. I stuck with the plan, and here I am, almost 270 pounds lighter. I weighed myself when typing this, and I weighed 200 pounds exactly. I maintained that weight within 5 to 10 pounds of this morning's weight for over a year and a half. These are my old shorts and dress shirt. And these were not my biggest shorts that I had. Actually I had a size bigger. These were 8X. And these are the old ones.
Wow.
And that's not like stretched out, that's just, you know, together. And I had one size bigger than that. So I was pretty large. Actually, this is a shirt I think I have one of my pictures in there. This was the one I wore to my son's wedding when he got married a couple years ago. That's a couple of shirts for me now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But I keep these, you know, as a reminder. Where am I? Okay, hold up close. Dr. Bobby's a great, intelligent surgeon and a top in his field, but that's not going to keep you once you go home. Once you go home, it's up to you. And you have to stay vigilant and make the necessary changes to help you succeed. My aunt, she had the same surgery as me, gained all the weight back. Started going in and out right away. Number one, you shouldn't be going in and out. And number two, you shouldn't be having a double-double. She was mad because she couldn't finish double-double. And she didn't want to waste the food. I'm like, well, that's not anymore. And she didn't exercise. So she gained all her weight back, which is not good. So she didn't do what they suggested. I figured they must know better than me. They went to medical school and whatever these other schools are for RN, DN, RN. I don't even know what all the letters Courtney has. She's got so many different degrees. But they must know better than me, so I listened to them and I learned a lot of things. And you have questions about what you want to eat or what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. And that's not a problem because, in my opinion, you have the best RDN there is. Courtney is available to guide you down the right path for success. And she taught me on what to eat, what not to eat, what to avoid, when to eat, all that happy stuff. And my favorite thing was that whenever I called, she answered the phone. If she couldn't answer the phone, she always called me back, which shows me that she's someone who really cares, which is one of my favorite things about her. After my weight leveled off, I had an umbilical hernia taken care of, and then in February this year, I had the extra skin removed, which insurance pays for now. They didn't used to, but now they do, because what happens is it can become infected, and they have to pay for it anyway. So now it's just part of it, and they took off 11.5 pounds of skin. And then just about 20 days ago, actually a little more, I had another hernia. I got a hernia in my groin. I had that taken care of. I've got scars from all three of the surgeries, but the scars from Dr. Bobby are just a little tiny. One there, two here, and two here. The other guy's just kind of butchering me up, and they're barely even visible. So I like the scars though. They remind me of where I've been, and that I don't even want to go back there, you know. And so I look in the mirror now, and I like me now. I look in the mirror and I see James again, and I love it when I see people that haven't seen me and didn't know I got the surgery and don't recognize me. They walk right by, like they don't have any clue who I am. And what's really hard though, like I said, is I see people who are big and I want to tell them that they don't have to live that way anymore, but I know that's a choice that they have to make. But it's like this, when the pain to stay the same becomes greater than the pain to change, you will. Today I'm more confident in myself. It's not just from losing the extra weight. I set a goal when I started all this and was determined to reach my goal. It's a silly thing, but it's very true. I had a crush on a woman I had known for 10 years, but never said a word to her about it because I was so big. But I promised myself if this thing worked, I was going to ask her out. Well, I did, and she said yes, so miracles do happen. Now, if a big fat bastard like me can do it, anyone can do it. That's a big fat bastard, not anymore. I only have one regret, that I didn't get it done sooner. I don't take any medications anymore. The only thing I take is, like he said, the vitamins, and I take supplements. I take calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin D. And if the surgery is going to bring positive things to your life, you need to ask yourself just one question: why wouldn't you do it? You know, it's just going to make everything so much easier and better. I now do volunteer work 3 days a week at God's Kitchen. We serve lunches and clothing to the homeless and people in need. I wouldn't be able to do that before. And I can do so much more now that I couldn't do before with the extra weight on. Here's just a few of them. I can put a seatbelt on. It wouldn't go around me before. I can drive a car. I couldn't get behind the wheel before. I can get in and out of the car without having to brace myself and pull myself up. I can sit in a booth in a restaurant. I can use the house scale without fear of the springs popping out of it. I can wrap a towel around me that stays up. And no, not a bath sheet, a towel. My granddaughters can get their arms around me now when we hug. I can dry off my feet after I shower, which still makes me smile. I can see little James again. But the best thing is that I get to spend quality time with my friends and my family and enjoy my life. And if I just inspire one of you guys to get it done, it makes it all worthwhile. They have a Facebook page. Dr. Bobby has a secret Facebook page on Facebook, and it tells, here you can hand these around. There's some other pictures of me when I was a little large with my granddaughters, I think. And on the Facebook page, there was a gentleman who got a hold of me, and he said, I saw your seminar, and it made me get the surgery, and I'm so glad. He was, talking about the weight that he was losing. I was like, oh, that's so great. Because when I came to the seminar, there was no speaker, so I try to get here as often as I can. But I live far away, and I drive a big old boat that sucks gas, and we all know gas is going through the roof. But I just hope that you want to change your life, because it really changed mine totally for the good. I figured, I was done at 50 years old, and now, here I am almost 3 years later from the surgery. And it's not hard to keep it off if you just do what they say. It's really not. Anybody have any questions?
What was the skin removal part like? And where did they take it
Loma
from?
Linda, they took it off my belly right through here. I have a big scar from this side all the way across there. It was just like extra flat like that.
But don't you have saggy, flabby, bad skin everywhere? Because you were fat everywhere like me.
I have, there's a little bit on my arm, but that's I think that kind of comes with age anyway. And I have a little, not really. I think I did maybe a little on my knees, but not much. I try to walk as much as I can and keep busy and exercise, and that's just the trick of it all,
I wonder if it's different with a woman, because we have boobs, but our boobs are probably going to be at our knees.
I had bigger boobs before, because I have a low slung chest, but that's why I couldn't keep a girlfriend. I had bigger boobs than her, so.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
How long did it take to heal the belly?
To heal that one?
Remove it.
About 2.5 weeks. Because I came home and I had drains in,
Yeah.
and then they took one drain out, and then they took the other one out, and then.
Did you have to wear a corset?
No.
No?
No.
I heard that you have to wear a corset.
I did with the hernia to hold everything in, but not for the skin removal. And those are my daughter and my granddaughters. We went to the Queen Mary about 4 months ago in July, and we were walking all over the ship and stuff, because I worked there back in '86 when I was in my 20s. And I was like, boy, I wouldn't be able to walk around here now, and everything is upstairs and stuff, so it would have really not been able to make it as large as I used to be, because, like I said, going to the store was a chore. Everything really, cleaning your house, it was a chore and everything. But it's a whole new way of life, and I don't eat certain foods anymore because they just don't appeal to me, like soda. I don't drink soda anymore. It's just, I had a sip of soda the other day, and I was just like, oh, that's so sweet. And my dad is a Pepsi-holic, but they haven't made it to see he's gonna let me kill him yet, so. Is that the only big thing happened to me? No. We've got a more big thing. But I was very, very big. It was scary.
Period.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And then when you go in, you walk in your front door and you stand there, and I had, oh yeah, that's that one.
That's a surprise look. That's a Christmas season's coming up.
Oh, yeah. The one where I'm getting my, yeah, this one right here. Next one over. The one where I'm getting my, supplements for after the surgery.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
with the people now.
Yeah.
Yeah.